And a good Thursday morning to you, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video driven by 802cars.com that represents 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda, and they're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the Worcester Range pre-snow this morning. Eventually we'll see some snow work in and coat things up. Looking at a broader picture here, you can see a frontal boundary that extends all the way from Texas all the way into parts of New England. And along that northern fringe, you're looking at one part of that with snow falling across parts of northern Vermont. Big broad area of low pressure, the mean wave trough, working on through, and a weak surface wave is moving along this frontal boundary. This is going to switch up rain showers to snow, fairly light amounts, 1 to 3 inches in general, and then that's going to exit out of the region overnight tonight, and a few flurries will flare up during the day tomorrow. Nothing major. Looking at the 6-hourly European incremental models here, this is rain, of course, in the green. Blue is snow. Big 1043 hectopascal area of higher pressure here that's going to be ridging east and pushing the frontal system further off to the south. So it's going to move through a little bit faster, hence we're going to see less snowfall. Let's run the computer model and you'll get the idea here. So this is valid about 7 o'clock this morning. This would be 10 o'clock this morning. That would be about 1 o'clock. This would be 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and from 4 o'clock to about, that's going to be the peak time, through about 7 o'clock this evening, 8 o'clock this evening. That's what we're looking at in terms of probably the most precipitation. Starts to exit out of the region during the overnight period. An area of higher pressure builds into the region. We have this still a little bit of a trough of lower pressure that's going to kind of swing on through a convergence zone. It's going to pick up a little moisture off the Great Lakes and swing it through, and so we're going to be under the gun with more snow showers and flurries, mostly confined to the mountains. But it will probably give us a slight coating, nothing major though. High pressure then eventually builds into the region. And as this high builds in, it's going to bring us a fairly decent Saturday, a better project weather day as it moves on through. And then that's followed by another weather system that's going to gather some moisture off the Great Lakes. It's going to pull a cold front through eventually. And along this cold front, you can see what's going on here on the plains. Got a lot of snow. This looks like another significant system. Now, the European model lately, last time around, was overdoing this, and so we'll have to keep a close eye on it and see if it's going to fall apart. But this does look a little bit more major, kind of elongated, and you can see an area of low pressure then pulling away. Another frontal system swings in, and followed yet again by another area of higher pressure. That'll happen, it looks like, just beyond this period. We're talking Wednesday, the middle part of next week. But this is awfully mighty cold in terms of temperatures. Okay, looking at the GFS Canadian Ensemble, you can see this is today's precipitation through the end of the day. Then tomorrow Sunday, and we get a break on, tomorrow would be Friday, and then Saturday we're talking a little bit of gibberish on Sunday. And then the setup basically for Monday night and Tuesday is this big behemoth here, which it has some outlier, some pretty good amounts of precip in terms of 3-hourly QPF. Let's look at the way it all sets up now. You can kind of get the idea. It's below 5/10. We're not looking at any snow loading issues, and it does look like we're going to see a much more significant system that works in again somewhere along about Monday night and Tuesday. 850 temperatures. It's below the 0 degrees centigrade line here, and that means we're talking crystal form or snow. Looking at total snow. This is today, and then you can see the snowfall projections here. Could be fairly healthy. We'll have to see and wait. European gives us something like 5 to 7 inches of total snow on the ground here. We'll have to watch that. And some minor temperature roller coasters ahead. Again, this is centered on the Barrie-Montpelier area. Beyond that, we're looking at precipitation type. You can see a little bit of a mix that's trying to be introduced here. So that next weather system could be a little bit more of a bigger bag or a mixed bag. Precipitation-wise, we're looking at the main storm track coming off the Gulf of Mexico and the moisture feed up and along the coast. We're looking at about 1 inch in the blue line here. This is a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and so forth. So heaviest batches of rain just off the coast. Cold weather's moving on in. You can see it's the eastern 2/3 of the United States, and 5 days later, these are projected high temperatures, and we're talking 3 to 7 days out. Still colder than normal temperatures with a west coast warm-up. Cold anomalies versus warm anomalies. You can see the story here. It's North America starting out very much like it did last year. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting. Thanks for watching.